Hey guys, it's Christine. For this week's Zoom, I wanted to congratulate everyone for doing such a great job on this challenge. You are getting, some of you are getting so much out of it. That's because you're putting so much into it, and that's wonderful. You're maintaining your weight, you're losing weight, you're learning daily habits that you're doing every day. Those small little daily habits you're learning are going to make a big impact in transforming your health. So some of the tips I wanted to give you today are things that I tell my clients that are in maintenance or in transition of their stage of their program. So first thing is write down what you want to achieve, your goal, why you lost this weight in the first place, or how much more weight you want to lose. It's all different depending upon who you are. But writing it down, research has shown that you have a more tendency of achieving that and keeping that goal. So write it down on an index card, put it in your refrigerator, put it in your pantry, put it in your bathroom, write, little notes to yourself. I do it all the time, you're awesome today, just anything to help you. We have a tendency of saying negative stuff about ourselves all the time. Why not just say something positive and change the way you think? So do that. You can pull it out when you're discouraged, when you're faced with a challenge, and you want to go to eat something that you're not supposed to. This is a great tool to use, and it just kind of takes you out of that moment, kind of like the Stop Challenge 2s. You take a breath and realize, okay, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Does this support my decision I'm going to make, what I ultimately want? So the card just kind of gives you the breath to be able to do that. Another thing that is great to do is use the 9-inch plate rule. And what that is you take a 9-inch plate, that's your new dinner plate, and you fill half of it up with fruits and vegetables. The other 25 is the protein, and then the other 25 is the starch, whole grain starch prefer. So that way you won't overeat, and you'll have a smaller portion as well. Remember to eat small, frequent meals that you've learned. The importance of breakfast. You need to fuel your body in the morning. It'll jumpstart your metabolism as well. And research has shown people who eat breakfast have a tendency, back up. People who don't eat breakfast have a tendency to overeat at their next meal and have it high in carbs, so it negates the whole purpose of not eating breakfast in your brain of why you're not eating breakfast. So eat your breakfast. The other thing I want to talk to you about is we're learning a lot about exercise on the challenge, and exercise is important. Moving your body is important, and as you've learned, exercise alone is not going to help you lose weight. It'll help you maintain your weight, and there's a lot of benefits for it, but to lose weight, you can't just exercise it off. For example, which I didn't know, but did you know to burn 1 can of soda, you have to walk 2,605 steps just to burn that 1 can of soda? To burn a small bag of chips, you would have to swim for 31 minutes. Come on, that's ridiculous. So you have to change your diet and what you're eating, and that's what you guys are doing. So there's 3,500 calories approximately in a pound. So you can see how it's difficult to think exercise is the key, the end all. But healthy movement throughout the day is important. There was a study done. They had a Group A and Group B. Both groups had the same amount of calories throughout the day. Differences: Group A moved 2 hours more throughout the day, while Group B just sat and stayed still. And when I say move, I mean they did this stuff like on the challenge: parked on their car the furthest from the store, walked the stairs, walked around through their houses, got steps in. That Group A, who had worked 2 hours a day, who did some type of movement, were not overweight. Group B was. So it shows you the importance of just being active. It's important to do scheduled exercise, but don't negate how important it is just to be moving in your everyday life. It will make a difference. The other thing is, obviously, drink your water. You've learned tons about drinking water. You've also learned a ton about the importance of sleep, and lack of sleep will affect your appetite, and people tend to gain weight when they are having difficulty sleeping. Some of the tools are cut off electronics 30 minutes before you go to bed. have a dark room. You need it cool so your body doesn't get hot, about 68 degrees. Don't have any cell phones or anything near your bedside table. The light and the buzz of it shows that your brain constantly is working because it's listening to the phone, and you have not a good night's sleep. So there's a lot more other tips I can give you for sleeping. If that's an issue, let me know and I can help you with that. Protein. I know I talked about adding protein in your plate, your 9-inch plate roll. Protein will sustain you longer. It keeps you fuller because it takes more energy for your body to digest it. So it's real important to, if you're going to eat a lot of something, then eat more of the protein than anything else. I know we say fruits and vegetables are great, and they are. However, there's some fruits and vegetables that are better than others. So if you need a list, I can send it to you. I sent it to some people already. Which fruits and vegetables are better to choose from? Some of the melons are really high in sugars and carbs, and you kind of negate the goodness that you're doing. Not saying you can't have your watermelon, but do berries and then add a few slices of your watermelon in there. So that's it for now. I just wanted to give you a quick shout out, give you some tips, and you're doing great. Keep up this great work. These little habits you're making throughout the day has made a difference. They are now habits. You're not even thinking about drinking your water anymore, and that's the whole purpose of this challenge. So have a great week, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.